All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then, okay? So there's the lovely Bryan Rodgers, otherwise known as Ace Banister, right there. That was taken, I think, in 2014, 2015. It was a Facebook post. Lovely, right? Looks scary as fuck to me, but, you can never tell. All right, and next to it here, we see Ace Banister. And on there, it says that he's changing my name to Ace Banister. It's only $50. So bye-bye, Bryan K Rodgers. So the only reason that I put this on here for you is because, first of all, this dude posts everything in his life on here, or he used to anyhow. I just wanted to show you if there's any doubt that Bryan Rodgers is indeed Ace Banister. They are the same people, okay? That says that right here. Also, you could talk to Trixie Lane or True Chrissy. They know people from that area. They know, everyone knows that Bryan Rodgers goes by Ace Banister. All right, guys, just in case any of you were wondering, well, is Karma Collector just targeting an innocent man here again? Well, here you go. Here's a 2020 article on our friend Bryan Rodgers, a.k.a. Ace Banister. If this doesn't push you over the edge to let you know that he's capable of this, then, I don't know how to help you. Bryan Rodgers, a.k.a. Ace Banister right here, the lovely, right there he is. He's the one that helped Gypsy Rose Blanchard mutilate the genitals of her very own mother. And if you look here, in June of 2020, he just went and picked up a woman off the street, getting out of her truck to go to work, overpowered her, took her home and raped her. And then his neighbor, and then the neighbors or his roommates, she screamed and they woke up. He's been charged with rape. And if you look here, in 2016, he was also charged with raping someone, but it says, they couldn't go on with the charges because they couldn't locate the victim. All right, guys, now that I've shown you who Bryan Rodgers is, a little bit about him, and I've also showed you that he is indeed Ace Banister. They are the same person. And he was indeed there the night of the torture ritual and sacrifice of Dee Dee Blanchard. He helped Gypsy mutilate her genitals, actually. And I want to show you this now. Look at the date. June 10th, 2015. We know it began on the 9th. It ended on the 10th in the very early morning. Look what he posts. On the day. What a day. And you see up there? Now let's get this party started. That is Dungeons and Dragons, right? That is referenced because Dungeons and Dragons is also known as D&D for DD. That's how they do it, guys. Signs, symbols, coded messages. They're crazy and they're disgusting. He made this post, and here's Ace Banister, the lovely Ace Banister. Once again, guys, look at here, July 19th, 2015, roughly a month, a little bit of change after the night. And remember, Ace Banister was there. He helped Gypsy mutilate the genitals of Dee Dee Blanchard during the torture ritual. And look at here, only a month later, just stab it, D&D. Now we know that's Dungeons and Dragons, but we know that means DD, just stab it. There it is again. There's a little more evidence for you guys. All right. If the other posts weren't enough, well, we have this one here. The lovely Ace Banister once again. Look, on June 18th, this was 3 or 4 days after the body was actually recovered, 2015. Can everyone stop overreacting? It was only a murder. This is the disgusting shit we're dealing with here, man. Okay? I'm telling you, man. He was there the night of the crime. All right, guys, and I hate to keep piling on, but you know what? I'm trying to make a case for this right here. And these Facebook posts tell a whole lot. There's the lovely Ace Banister again. Once again, I hate to keep beating in your head, but he was there the night of the crime, and he helped Gypsy Rose Blanchard actually mutilate the genitals of her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard. What do we have here? Good friends don't judge you or ask a lot of questions. They help you move the body and never speak of it again.